The cause of Tiger Woods' car crash in February has been released. Tiger suffered major injuries to his right leg after his SUV crashed down the side of a hill in Southern California. Now, investigators say the crash was caused by excessive speed. The report found that Tiger was traveling between 84 and 87 miles per hour in a 45-mile-per-hour zone, and that Tiger panicked, quote unquote, and hit the accelerator instead of the brake pedal. But Tiger won't receive any traffic citations because no one witnessed the crash. Investigators previously said there was no evidence that Tiger was under the influence at the time, but his blood was never drawn at the scene, and the sheriff's department never checked his cell phone to see if he was on a call or texting. What do you make of these findings, Al? That's it?
That dog don't hunt, Sam. That dog don't hunt.
I thought he was frozen.
Just
what does
like,
that
let's be
mean?
honest. Look,
That dog
I'll
don't
tell
hunt?
you what that means, Sam. This entire situation with Tiger, let's keep it 100, has been the strangest thing ever. We had what happened in Atlanta, in Georgia, with that police officer then coming out with in terms of the spot shootings, giving us everything that we could possibly not want to know about the suspect. In this case, it seems like we have a sheriff that didn't want to tell us anything. They didn't even want to do an investigation. And then when people asked about the reason for the crash, they said that Tiger's family didn't want to release that. So in the interest of privacy, they're not going to do it. Like, when have you ever heard that? And now they didn't take any blood? You just had a single car accident on a Sunday morning going 85 miles an hour after it's known that you've had substance abuse issues, and they didn't draw any blood? That dog don't hunt.
I'm going to put that dog don't hunt in my pocket and bring it out later on at a party. But listen, I'm going to take the other side, Al. I agree with you, man. Like, they need to do their due diligence and find out what happened. But what if there is nothing to find out? What if he was just late and going a little fast and happened to go off the road? Everyone wants there to be a reason because of his past. There has to be something involved with drugs. There has to be alcohol involved. What if there's not? What if he just had an accident? Is that possible? Nobody wants to hear that answer.
But I think that the police officer or whoever found him first was a little starstruck because he mentioned saying, and then I realized it was Tiger Woods. Like, there's any other Tiger it could possibly be in that part of town. You know, and I just think that, like, of course he didn't take the blood. We're talking about somebody who's very rich and he's just trying to get him to safety so he doesn't pass away.
Right.
Like, that's the thoughts going through his head. So I can understand why he expedited this as opposed to, like, treated him maybe like a civilian, which is not right, but it is what it is.
It's not right, to Al's point.
You can get the toxicology report at any time.
Right.
That, especially any kind of drugs are in your system for a while. And it's so interesting that days were allowed to pass.
Right, and I'm with you, Al, because at the end of the day, if there is someone, and I'm not alleging anything, but if there is someone, let's take Tiger Woods out of this, who did use drugs or alcohol while driving, their license needs to be stripped away. You don't want that person to hurt someone else on the road, hurt your loved one, or hurt themselves. So I think protocol should have been followed. Sam, can I say this really quickly?
I don't want to cut you off. You're talking about hurting people. He cut across two lanes of oncoming traffic.
Right.
If he had hit somebody, everyone's dead.
Exactly.
This is a big deal. This wasn't some kind of rollover crash, and that's why I don't think he needs special treatment. Right. Sorry to dominate this.
I'm with you. Protocol should have been followed without a doubt.
That dog don't bark.
Bite. That dog don't bite.
Don't do anything.
The dog don't bite. Okay, so.